The empathy that you feel for them is endless. There's no way I can imagine what they've gone through.
Nobody should be treated like that, like from babies to elderly, no matter if you're sick, if you're willing or anything. If we were in this situation, we would want to be treated like that. Nobody should be treated like that.
It's very important to learn about the Holocaust because we can't let anything like this happen again. And with the Muslim ban, I feel like it's happening again.
Having Miss Boyer teach me about the Holocaust, more happened to me than just talking about the piece of history. Maybe just using the Holocaust as a tool to do that, I was able to see the man next to me a lot differently than beforehand, and it really changed me completely.
Back then, more people, they knew about it, but they choose to be a bystander, and more people should be an upstander and stand up for what is right so that it won't happen again.
No matter what, at the end of the day, that people, we're still human, no matter how different we look or no matter what area we come from. You need to be really mindful of others and humble yourself. I feel like more teachers should be like Miss Boyer.
She opens a very broad atmosphere for discussion.
What's the object of chess?
To
capture the opponent's pieces. And who's been captured? The Jews.
She brings the room into this just kind of bubble where you can really talk about anything and be yourself and share what's bothering you.
Ms. Boyer, she makes sure that you get to accomplish anything that you want to in life, no matter who you are and what you do.
Mr. Carpenter's class was my favorite class in all of CPA.
An episode that takes place on November 9th.
The way that Mr. Carpenter brought it alive made it so much more poignant to me and affected me in a way that was different than any other history class I'd ever taken.
It takes it from 11 million to a family of 5. I'm part of a family of 5, so it takes it from a group of people to individuals. And you see the individual stories.
In October of 1938, the Germans decided to forcibly deport 15,000 Jews. They said, you've got one night to pack one suitcase. You're all being removed from the country tomorrow.
It's just unimaginable. It's history, and I want to know what really happened, and I want to know the facts so I can understand the depth of everything.
Mr. Carpenter's great about relating it to what's going on in our world today and making us realize that the decisions we're making and the decisions that our country's making are important because they can lead to things like the Holocaust.
He makes it to where you can really understand the horrors of history, and there's no one like him. He's the best.
Well, I've always been interested in the Holocaust, but Miss Wilhoit kind of opened my eyes to the personal accounts that took place in the Holocaust, such as Elie Wiesel's book and Night. Just opened my eyes. What's going on now with the refugees and the Muslim ban, I think we could do more to stop that now.
I get very emotional about this subject, just to think about the cruelty and It all starts from one man, and it spread like wildfire throughout Germany.
I think one of the big things I learned in Miss Wilhoit's class was the fact that Jews weren't the only ones being persecuted in the Holocaust. It was various groups of people, like homosexuals and political prisoners. Anyone Hitler didn't like, he just got rid of them. I think it's really important to study the Holocaust because we already let it happen once, and we don't need to let it happen again. And who knows what that generation could have gave us today, and we'll never know because we didn't do anything to stop it.
Miss Wilhoit is the best teacher ever. She's kind of like a second mom to me, and I'm really going to miss her when I leave.
I gained unimaginable empathy for the victims in the Holocaust. I lived my life a little differently knowing the kind of horrors people went through.
Here in America, we need to love people for who they are, and standing up for someone, it doesn't matter if they're different from you, I think is really sweet to do and crucial.